everyone, welcome to Simple Things. Today I'm going to make an amazingly tasty recipe. It's very easy to make with the ingredients available in our house. It just tastes heavenly and its silky smooth texture inside and crunchy outside will give your taste buds a special treat. For the toppings, first I'm gonna make some praline. Okay, it's very easy to make. So if you don't have the time to make this topping or don't want to take that much effort to make a topping, you can entirely skip this. Still, it will taste amazing. But this praline will give a rich taste to the dessert. Okay, so I'm gonna make it anyhow. So I have taken some sugar and I'm going to caramelize it. You always take a heavy bottom pan to caramelize the sugar, okay, or else there is a high chance to make it burn. And we're not going to make it very dark caramel. We're going to stop when it turns golden. Okay, so by the time it just melts, and always keep the flame in sim. I'm gonna take 1/4 cup of milk and add it with 3 tablespoon corn flour. Just mix it, okay, and the milk should not be hot, just room temperature milk, or cold is also fine. That just make and keep it aside till it melts completely. As you can see here, it's just turns the color into golden. Now I'm going to add some almonds. You can add cashews also. So I was having almonds with me, so I'm going to add just almonds. So just have a stir and then you can turn off the heat. Transfer it to any pan, any vessel. Just butter it. Give a one layer coat, or else it will be sticking to the bottom. Okay, before transferring it to the container or vessel or whatever it is, just have a layer of butter in that. And then I'm going to add milk, 1.5 cup of milk. I'm going to add to the pan immediately. Just directly you can add. So that the whole dessert will have that kind of that caramel taste, that caramel flavor, which is very nice. Once it boils, you can add sugar and the corn flour mixture that we have prepared before. Instead of corn flour, you can add custard powder also. If you are adding corn flour, just add once we prepared this, once we turn off the heat. After that you can add a few drops of vanilla, so we'll have that vanilla flavor. If you're using custard powder, no need to do that. And stir continuously until it boils properly, okay, or else instead of the smooth silky texture, there will be lumps and there's a high risk of burning it. So stir continuously until it thickens. By the time in a pan over you want the dessert to be set, there take some rusk, some leftover or whatever store-bought new one. Just put it in a pan like this. Just arrange it. I'm taking a cake pan for this one. So, and after that immediately pour this mixture over it while it is still hot. Okay, so that the rusk will also be cooked somewhat. It will be in a half cooked way. Aside for a few minutes. See, just like that. You don't have to keep it in the refrigerator. This is the crushed praline. You can put it in the mixie and using the pulse mode, have just grind it for just a few seconds, 2-3 seconds. That will be enough. You don't have to make it in a powdered form. and start crushing the mixture. Once it cools down completely and hardens, then only it will be crushed properly. One thing you have to remember is that the mixture should not be so hot or it should not be cold. Okay, it should have a medium temperature. See, half of the caramel blended into the dessert, as you can see here. Now you can cut it once it is cools down completely. You can put it in the refrigerator also if you want it cold. That will also taste nice. I just kept a handful of praline there, so that over the dessert I can just put it, and it will just, that crunchiness will be there, and half the caramel will be melted and half will have a silky smooth texture inside.